this video, yes, you can see I am out of space because we are doing a Zoom room for a pop-up poetry. I will be reciting my Eyes Wide Shut poem and be sharing that experience with you all. Hey, it's your girl Abby, aka New Age Coach here, and I am lighting the way for those on their way to the light. And to my soul vibers, that is those of you who are already subscribed, thank you. Anyone new just tuning in, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things self and soul development. So if you like that vibe and want to join the tribe, hit subscribe. Soul vibers, in this video, I wanted to talk about the number of different ways that we can remain connected while we are separated through the social distancing. And one of those ways specifically for this video is through poetry. In a time where we have to keep physical distance, where we can't hug our loved ones, where we can't hold hands with those in our family, where we can't be in close proximity, that can't stop us, right? I'll give you a little sneak peek. I started writing a new poem, and the first line is, stuck behind closed doors, but we still have open hearts. Even in the social distancing, we can't be kept apart. And the reason I'm saying that is because words are so powerful. Intention is so powerful. Our energy is so powerful. And while we don't have these physical things right now, we certainly still have what I just mentioned. We still have ourselves, and we can't lose ourselves in the blur of what's going on right now. So I wanted to talk about some of the cool things that I've been doing personally to stay connected. And again, as a call to all of you, if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling, not motivated, if you're feeling like you are not connecting to anyone and you're yearning for that, please send me an email, reach out. As these events come up, as new things happen, I will absolutely be sure to include you personally. So some of the cool things I've done during quarantine involving Zoom or kind of like pop-up meetings and stuff like that are things like even through work, which I'm still fortunate and so grateful to have. We just recently had a virtual happy hour, which was really cool to connect with my teammates, see everybody's face, really get to spend some quality time and play some games there. Have been doing Zoom yoga in my living room multiple times a week. I shared one of the videos on what that looks like. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. But again, if you'd like to join that, please send me an email and I'll send you the information. There are things going on like live meditations through different communities. So if you just need a little peace of mind, or you need to try to tap into positive energy and really take care of your mental and spiritual state, there are so many opportunities to do so. So I just attended a group meditation on Sunday through a fellow YouTuber I met, and it was just exactly what my soul needed on that Sunday. We got to listen to her beautiful meditation that she crafted, and she'll be posting on her channel soon, so I'll link her channel below. But more so, we got to actually talk with other people going through the same experience with us. We're all having our own individualized experience, and it's good to talk about your perspective of this whole thing and to hear from others, and again, establish that connection even though we're all experiencing it differently right now. The one thing in common is we're all experiencing it. So we need to be that ear and that voice and just that love that surrounds everybody right now. And again, social distancing can't stop that. Some other fun things I've done is I've hosted a virtual game night, right? I called it Sip and See, where my friends all brought their own cocktails or beverages of choice, including water. You gotta stay hydrated. And it was called Sip and See because we're drinking, but we're also seeing each other's faces. I put together some games like trivia. We played bingo. We played a drawing game, and there were about maybe 15 to 20 of us on that call. And it was just so nice to hear laughter and to see people's kids and pets running across their living rooms as we're trying to play games. And just simple things. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It's just that simple act that you're putting in to make the effort to see each other right now, and the ways that we're able to do that through technology. Another cool thing is I recently posted a flash mob video, right? An opportunity for us to come together through dance. So we'll all, you know, in our individual spaces, but that won't stop us and our spirit from moving and feeling the music and bringing laughter and joy when you're just acting silly, right? And then putting it all together to see a flash mob. So right now is all about creativity and really tapping into all of the new opportunities and things you may not have even known existed before that you can carry into your new normal, whether that's a month from now or so far in the future. The point is you can start adapting new ways of connecting with people that you will now have from this point on. And one thing I recently found out was this idea of a pop-up poetry kind of community. And I didn't even know this existed in my local community where they host open mic nights. There's an actual society. They actually have meetings. This is like a real thing. And you all know I have a play-by-ear poetry playlist here on my channel. That's where I put all of my own personal poetry. Again, I'll link that down below if you're interested. But I would have never even have known this existed in real life. And I had the opportunity to sit in on a pop-up poetry event recently where I got to listen to the words and feelings and ideas of people that I've never even met before. And some brought their own words to share, but some brought their favorite poets and authors and read little blurbs or excerpts from those. But it was really just a unique experience for, again, that community vibe. And we don't have each other physically right now, but we have our ears, we have our hearts. We can keep our hearts open and listen. Like, the power of words is like none other, especially in times like this when our spirits need to be uplifted. What better way to do that than through words, right? So in this video, I'll share with you kind of just a little clip of what that experience was like.
I'm going to mute everybody and then I will unmute you. And now,
okay,
you have the floor.
all right. Well, welcome everybody. Pop-up poetry was this idea that we had to celebrate poetry. This is National Poetry Month, and we wanted to get out into the community. I guess I want to start a little bit and just talk about poetry, because I try to have a very inclusive view of poetry. If you haven't been to an open mic, one of the things that you'll see if you go to one is that an honest poem, well presented and faithfully presented, is a great poem. And so there really are no bad poems that come from the heart. And that's what I've come to appreciate from people who come to open mics and open themselves up and share parts of themselves. And some of it is raw, all of it is beautiful, some of it is high art. So whatever happens is wonderful. Abby, you had your hand up first, so.
Okay.
Well, unmute Abby.
Hi, I wrote this poem maybe a month or two ago, and it's pretty short. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. With my eyes wide open, I cannot see. It's only when they're closed that I envision reality of hopes and dreams and possibilities to come, with no boundaries or permission for my imagination to run. It's from this place between asleep and awake where anything you could ever conceive, you have the potential to create. With your eyes wide shut, you can dream and you can hope in. It's how you can practice keeping your third eye open. You have to believe in what you can't see, so that when you close your eyes, you'll be set free.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I also have to admire your space station. You're apparently living in a space station.
I hope you enjoyed that quick little video and that little kind of excerpt of my first ever pop-up poetry on Zoom. I would love to leave you kind of with just this one line of a poem that I was fortunate enough to listen to from one of the poets. And truer words could not ring true right now. So remember to keep smiling.
Smile at someone next to you and we'll get the whole world infected.
Yes. Yes.